They are everywhere, on arms, legs, and places I probably shouldn't mention. They are the markings on the body, indelible patterns, pictures, legends, punctured into the skin with pigment. They are tattoos. Hi, this is Emily Aiketa here on South Street, home of the commonly known Tattoo Islands.
You know, we do it because we like it. We don't do it to get a reaction out of anybody.
Over the past 15 years, tattoos and body piercings have been on the fast road to acceptance. Whether it be fresh-faced teenagers or middle-aged moms, skin everywhere is getting pierced or tattooed. Haley Street of Naka'oi off of South Street shows her ink with quiet pride. To Haley, tattooing is more than ink and images. To her, it is art.
And I think that it's a form of artwork and expression. There's some tribalistic things that you can get into as far as a lot of people think it's a beautiful way of letting light into your body kind of thing, or letting darkness out.
The artwork on Haley's body speaks for itself. To a number of Americans, Haley's perspective hits the mark.
I think they're a form of art, and they can, basically symbolize things. Like I have a tattoo here for my mom, the cancer. She had lung cancer. So, I think they're great sometimes.
You're personalizing yourself even more. I mean, even though everybody's individual, themselves, but your tattoos definitely make you stand out from everybody else.
All the artists that work here are mostly art school trained. They paint and create other fine art beside tattooing. They're all true artists. We tattoo everybody from criminals to the cops that get them to the lawyers that get them out. We tattoo everybody. It's a whole little cultural melting pot down here on South Street.
Within the tattoo and piercing industry, there are multiple opinions, not all of which are positive. For James Weber, owner of Infinite, a piercing store located off of South Street, tattooing and piercing are more of a craft than an art.
And I would argue that tattooing is not an art, it's a craft, and by definition it's very much so. And being someone that went to school for crafts, it's art, I think people seem to feel that if something is good enough that they need to elevate it to a level of art, but by definition tattooing is a craft because it's not simply mode of expression, that you're dealing with function, and you're dealing with certain variables that you don't deal with in art.
Unafraid to voice their opinions, some pedestrians expressed a strong dislike for the tattooed culture.
No. You girls are too pretty to have all those markings all over your body.
I don't like them.
I don't care. Why don't you like them?
I think they look trashy.
All right, can we have your name?
I want to get my favorite part in there.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Just share whatever you feel like.
The tramp stamp part.
You just want to say
I just want to say that because I could never remember it. That sums it up.
If my kid wanted to get a tattoo, I'd probably say no.
Whether or not it's an art, tattoos definitely allow people to possess a tangible form of personal expression.
I have two here. This one's pretty much like my umbrella. It's just my protector, when it rains it pours. There's a couple people in the shop who do have umbrellas tattooed on them. And then this one's my gypsy. I got it when I was in Texas. I travel a lot. I'm a guitar tech and tour manager too, so those are my two favorites.
Has a lot of personal meanings behind like family issues and such like that, and like my bond between me and my parents. I have some tattoos that honestly are just for the sake of the love of artwork and the love of tattooing artwork more specifically. I'm not necessarily regretful of any decisions I've made. I just, especially now after working around so many different calibers of artists, like I know that there's amazing artwork that you can have on your body, and that's what I'm kind of striving for.
Because tattoos are cool.
Although some Philadelphia residents view tattoos as unnecessary trash, the majority of the public opinion has shifted towards accepting tattoos as a beautiful art. This is Emily Aiketa from WHYY Young Journalists on South Street. See you inside!